Today in Hypixel Skyblock, we're gonna be comparing Flower of Truth to Bouquet of Lies, and I'm excited to find out how great is gonna be the difference because I've heard very many good things about it. Now, if you guys don't know, Flower of Truth is moderately cheap. It's 1.5 million, requires floor 6 completion, and in the case of Bouquet of Flowers, well, it is also floor 6 completion, but it does cost you 25.5 million. Now, I can see that all of them that are being right now sold, or actually this one is without anything, but I think me crafting it is probably gonna be even cheaper. So let's go ahead and pull out 100 million coins to see actually how much it's gonna cost us to make it. Well, I would assume it's probably like 23 million. But first thing we're gonna need is Flower of Truth. So let's quickly pick that up and let's take this one right here. Then we'll need 36 Ancient Roses, which is gonna cost us 18.2 million. And then we'll also need Bell Barrels, actually 192 of those, which is gonna cost us about 1.5 million. Which looks like we would be spending about 21.5 million, which is actually pretty decent. That could be a nice little flip as well, but I'm thinking to actually go ahead and buy them instantly. So it's gonna be a little bit faster. So let's go ahead and do that. Cancel this, buy instantly. It's gonna probably hurt my bank a little bit, but there we go. And now we should be able to make the Fell Roses. We're gonna need 12 of them, and then 3 on each side here. Boom, and we're gonna have Bouquet of Lies. Beautiful. And I just bought another Flower of Truth for 1.5 million. So actually, we could actually make even more profit with that. But that's not the point of the video today. The point of the video is to compare these two weapons and see how crazy large is the difference. Because, I mean, in terms of money, the difference is massive. Because, you know, it's 21 million divided by 1.5. So that's 14 times more expensive, which is quite crazy. However, I think it's good to note that, of course, I think the price of Bouquet of Flowers could go down, or actually Bouquet of Lies could go down by quite a bit because, well, it's such a new weapon. But the reason why it's going to be amazing is, well, the ability as well. Now, if you don't know, Flower of Truth was actually a pretty decent way to actually, for instance, grind out Slayers. And, well, I think this could be the new grinder for that. But let's go ahead and actually put it to the test. Let me take off all the armor. So we're going to do base damage of 59. Now let's go ahead and hit it with this. It's going to be 15,000. And with this weapon right here, it's going to be 23,000. But if we go ahead and switch to another armor, honestly, I haven't really like grinded that much. I've been doing just mainly farming. So let me see. Do I even? Okay, let's just put the storm set for instance. Base damage is, bro, what? Okay, well, anyways, but we're actually not dealing more damage with the, wait, what? Well, either way, that was interesting. Am I tripping? Okay, but let's try this again. This time we're gonna wear, well, 3/4 of Necron set, 29,000 and 44,000. However, the specialty here is the right click. So let's see what's gonna be happening. So you're gonna be dealing about the same amount of damage which you're dealing. As you can see, all of them are literally the same. But in the case of Flower of Truth, well, it doesn't look to be going as far as Bouquet, which is nice to see. Like, look at this. It just cleans it up. Oh my god. I think Slayers could be really good with this weapon, honestly. Obviously, clearing out dungeon rooms as well, logical. But I don't really play dungeons. Like, I haven't been inside the dungeons for the longest time ever. But I'm really glad to be seeing that, yeah, it just spreads on like that. Look at that. Wow. Now, this is definitely a great weapon for Slayers, but I think inside the dungeons, the only downside could be that obviously it does cost health as well. So it might be better as a secondary weapon, and maybe as the first weapon, maybe it could be Shadow Fury. It's slightly more expensive, but as you can see, Shadow Fury is about 40 million coins, which is pretty decent. But you know, this here is 22.8 million now, slightly actually dropped. But since we saw that it could be potentially making us decent money as well, let me go ahead and make some orders. So we're gonna start out with Fell Barrels, and we're gonna buy 960, which is gonna cost us 7.4 million. Plus on top of that, Ancient Roses, of course, which we're gonna need 180 of. There we go, beautiful. It's costing us 91 million, getting a little bit pricey, but that's not the only spendings. We're gonna also get some Flower of Truth, of course, which I hope I can pick up for low prices. As you can see, it is on an average about 1.8 million, but sometimes you can scout them up for 1.5, so that would be ideal. Wait, but why am I not actually crafting Flower of Truth? That would make more sense. Flower of Truth, we would need Ancient Roses, and I believe we would need 9. So 9... Whoa. Okay, I see why we don't craft them. Also, what's really interesting, I'm on the official Hypixel website, and they're saying it can be upgraded into Bouquet of Lies with this. Okay, right? It doesn't even make sense because, well, you don't actually need compost for it. And then, secondly, yeah, I'm seeing mistakes in this website. Like, for instance, Bell Roses can be crafted 4 Ancient Roses, but in reality, you actually need 3. Like, what's going on? What's going on? Now, I have gone AFK actually for a few days, and, well, the price has been coming down of these items by a lot, which is not good. But we got our Ancient Roses, and let's go ahead and claim these orders right here. Boop. And now we're gonna start making, of course, the Bell Roses. So let's go ahead and speed run this. Beautiful. And I think from this, we're gonna be able to actually craft quite a few. Now, it's crazy. We already spent 99 million. And as mentioned, the prices of those... Oh, we could actually... Oh, so we could sell it as a bin as well. But I should have actually... Yeah, I messed up a little bit. But let's see how much is the Flower of Truth. If the prices of that coming down as well would be nice. It doesn't look like it. They're actually 1.8, almost 1.9 million, but I guess we're just gonna pick them up as it is. And beautiful. Okay, so now we have spent 109 million or something along the lines. So let's go ahead and craft the beautiful bouquets. Here we go. Boop, boop, kabam, ka-ching, and one more bites the dust. Done. Alright, so we got 5 of them made. Let's go ahead and see how much is the bouquet price right now. As mentioned, the prices are slowly coming down, unfortunately. But looks like we could get 22.7 million at least out of them. Or let's just put them up for 22.8 as well. And the last one, there we go. Boom. So in total, we have spent 110 million coins. But how much money are we gonna get back from this? So if we get 22.8 million out of all of them, it's gonna be about 114 million. So we're actually making only 4 million profit. However, we would have made way more profit if I bought those items like today, for instance. Bell Pearl, as you can see, is a lot cheaper, and same as Ancient Rose. That dropped in price by like almost 100,000 or even more, which is surreal.